Hey, how's it going? I'm just wrapping up for the night. Had a couple rough nights this week, trying to work out here in the evenings, and seems like stuff keeps coming up and interrupting me. So, but got a couple things I want to show you I've been working on. I got the body figured out more, and I did a little cutting on the frame, and did a little bit of thinking about my brake. Here's the way the body sits now. If you were looking at the other videos, you'll see how it looks different. Body, tank, tail section sitting further forward. Tank's right up on the steering head right now. I cut the tail section off more than I thought I was going to.
Quality and knowing your source is crucial to bringing you the best organic bagels. From slugs to sesame, onion to jalapeno, whole wheat and raisin to multigrain, and even gluten-free. Los Bagels.
Been looking online at other bikes, other guys' work.
Los Bagels, bringing you great bagels for over 30 years. Available at over 20 locations in Humboldt County.
What a lot of guys do is weld into here, bring the tube up and around their seat. Looks pretty nice. I don't think I'll do that. I think what I'll do is I'll close this off. I'll fab this closed. Put my light in there. Just cap these off. Leave this open. I'm going to have a rod in between my seat frame mount here onto the frame, bolted through the frame into the rod. So that'll be tight. It'll be nice. I'm not going to leave these square. I'll shape these, weld them. Not just round caps, so they'll be nice. They'll follow the contour of the frame. I like that a lot better. The tank's way further ahead on the frame and sits right on the steering column, hides all that stamped metal work. I thought I was going to have to Bondo all that, make it go away, but I'm pretty happy with the way it looks like that. I'll still be able to use coil mounts, original position of those, and I have a lot of room underneath in the tank tunnel for fuses or anything on top of the frame rail, and also I'll fab a box here and put a flat battery laying underneath the seat. It'll be up and out of the way. It'll be nice. So the other thing I was looking at and trying to figure out was the brakes. And looking at other people's bikes, I kind of want to get away from, the similarity of everyone else's Café Racer clip-on rear set kind of look, I want to go more towards multi-purpose, dual purpose. I live in the Redwoods. A lot of good roads around here. A lot of good dirt roads around here. A lot of national park, forestry service, dirt roads. Stick some good knobbies on the bike. Should be pretty fun. So, I wanted to get away from the rear sets and the clip-ons. I got a super bar, old super bar handlebar that I want to use. Super bike handlebar that I want to use, and I don't want to use the rear sets. I wanted to use the original foot pegs and the brake pedal and the gear shift, you know, keep it all the same. So here's what I was going to do. These, of course, are coming off. They're just ugly. But on the other side here, this is where you have your brake adjust. So you kind of need that if you're going to have your rear brake. I assume, I don't know about rear sets, but pretty sure the rear sets probably does away with all this. You have all that adjustment on the rear set itself. This is the way it originally is. This spring here attaches onto this hook. And the adjustment for your pedal is right here. So that's hooked on there. Spring's tensioned when you put on your brake. That pulls to the spring. And you got your return. So you need that. So what I want to do is getting rid of this, taking this off. I'm just going to drill this out, thread, and tap a stud in there into the frame rail here. I'll be able to hook the spring onto the frame rail here with tension. I'll cut the adjustment nut and its bracket. I'll cut off of there, and I'll have it welded onto the frame. I've been practicing welding, and I might do it myself, but we'll see. But it can go right on there. That moves all that ahead. So the adjustments right here. You got your adjustment there. And the spring. Spring fell on the floor. But the spring will adjust to here with under tension. I'll still have that same function. I'll do away with that. It'll all be clean. You won't see that behind the frame. It'll be nice. I'll be able to keep the rear set, or be able to keep the original foot pegs and the brake lever. The adjustment will be easy. A couple other ideas I had. I was going to do away with the brake light for the rear, which is okay. Still have the brake light on the front brake. But doing it this way, I'll still have access to the spring for the brake light switch, and so I'll be able to keep the rear brake light. And that'll be great. DMB will like that. Alright, calling it early night, and not calling it early night, 9 o'clock when I want to get out of here. So, see you later.